हेलो गाइस। आज करते हैं कुछ अलग काम। आज क्या करें? आ जाइए। करेंगे इसको हार्ड और आयरलैंड वर्सेस इंग्लैंड रखते हैं। वेदर बड़े कम ग्राउंड है, नीली ग्राउंड नहीं कोई। मैंने आज नोटिस किया कि इसमें इंग्लैंड का ग्राउंड नहीं है। Johannesburg cold, overcast, strong dews. Item of medium for medium fast, fast medium.
Good morning and welcome to this highly anticipated cricketing contest between these two test nations. It's not been particularly pleasant weather here and I'll be surprised if we don't have an interruption due to rain at some point. Tony Gregg is with me in the commentary box for this match. Tony, you were out in the middle a few minutes ago. What are your thoughts?
Thanks, Jonathan, and good morning, everyone. This is a pretty good pitch. There won't be any great movement for the seam bowlers, but there might be just enough if they can bowl in the right place. There could be some spin from the start, but certainly later on the ball will begin to turn more. For the batsmen, if they play sensibly, there are some big scores to be had out there. This is definitely a good toss to lose.
As usual, the toss is crucial, so let's get down there to see who calls correctly.
चलो let's go guys, toss easy है. बैटिंग ही लेते हैं, बॉलिंग लेते हैं.
Important toss to win, and an interesting decision to field first. The captain's made his call, and now it's up to his team to produce the goods. Most of the crowd have found their seats, so it looks as if we're finally ready to get the match underway.
Now it's up to the bowlers to see what they can do on this pitch.
चलो.
No ball.
ये क्या है 102 की स्पीड. अरे यार.
No ball.
अरे यार.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there.
ये शायद पता है बट क्या ही.
Nothing scored there. Hitting the right areas is crucial for any bowler, Tony, but what exactly are the right areas?
Hitting the right areas, is it crucial for a bowler? Well, of course it is. Let's take Shane Warne, for example. Having been out and had a very close look at pitches all around the world, I've measured the distance that Shane Warne likes to hit in terms of his length. And I can tell you that it's exactly 9 foot from the popping crease. That's the batting crease. Now, that's his length. If he gets it in that length, it's almost just out of reach of the batsman, so it's a difficult one to handle. Then he gets it in the right line, and of course if it's a left-hander it's just outside the off stump. If it's a right-hander it's quite straight. What you need to do as a bowler is to know what the right length is, and that depends on the speed you bowl at, height, and those two factors I think probably dictate what is a good length.
Speed है. अरे भाई ये क्या स्पीड. अबे ये क्या स्पीड में खेलते हैं.
One more to sundries.
ऐसा ये ब्लूटूथ कीबोर्ड से ना थोड़ा डिले हो रहा है, इससे लो बॉल हो रहा है इससे. रुक जा यार, इससे नहीं होगा ये. Easy. ये क्या हो गया इस पे? फंगस लग गया क्या इस पे? चलो. हाँ. अब सही है.
Let's look at that again. Just the one off the over. Batsmen are coming back for a second. Off the mark.
भाई यार स्विंग नहीं हो रहा है यार बॉल्स इन लोगों से.
So 3 from the over, and runs still pretty hard to find. Immaculate timing. Beautiful placement. 4 all the way.
He picked his spot well there.
अरे आउट आउटसाइड. अरे भाई
Thin edge.
अरे एज
One more to sundries.
अरे
Edge to slip.
अरे यार
Well, that really was a fine piece of fielding. And the end of the over. This time that has run away off the edge. No runs off that delivery. What would be your greatest all-time team, Tony?
Well, that's a very difficult one. My greatest all-time team, there are 2 players that I haven't seen play, and Len Hutton is an opening batsman. So Len Hutton and Barry Richards from South Africa, they'd be my openers. And then the other one, who obviously just stands as a colossus above everyone else, is Bradman. He'd be my number 3. Graham Pollock would be number 4, followed by Vivian Richards, and then Gary Sobers. He'd also form part of my bowling lineup because he's such a wonderful bowler. Number 7 would be Alan Knott. He's my wicketkeeper. Number 8, I'd go for Shane Warne as the first of 2 spinners. So Shane Warne and Muthaiya Murali-Dhiran would be my 2 spinners. And my 2 fast bowlers, Andy Roberts and Dennis Lilly.
अरे 128 ball.
The batsmen have plenty of time, so they must be patient.
Wow, यार.
Beautifully bowled, beaten all ends up. Batsmen are looking for two.
कमर तोड़ रहा है.
Batsmen are coming back for two. Big shout. Not out. The bowler looks very disappointed about that one. He's put it down. Dear me, you really can't afford to put down chances like this. Batsmen are looking for two. The batsmen change their minds.
And
Two more to the total. Well, he's conceded 7 from the over. That was a sloppy piece of cricket.
So, Tony, what do you think of Johannesburg as a cricket ground?
Johannesburg is the bouncy pitch of South Africa. The fast bowlers all love it very much. It's known as the bull ring because of the atmosphere that can build up. There's no doubt that that everyone that goes to South Africa looks forward to playing at the bull ring. It's interesting in so much as the outfield is lightning fast. The pitch also very fast and bouncy. So South Africans tend to enjoy it there because they don't have very many spinners.
Another 2 added. The batsmen are coming back for a second. He sent him back. There's trouble here. Can they run him out? He's having some problems with his run-up out there.
अरे नवा दिया.
No run there. They simply can't get it away. Another over gone. He's got the edge. Nothing scored there. That's out. Let's have a look at the action replay. The new man in can't afford any lapses in concentration here. No ball bowled. No runs there.
व्हाट्सअप पांडा, कैसे हो? सब बढ़िया।
No run taken off that ball.
No ball.
He's having problems with his run-up out there.
या तो एक एक एक
That's a confident appeal.
ट्रिक लगाओ क्या? सब बढ़िया तो नहीं, क्यों, क्या हुआ पांडा? आशा करता हूँ आपकी कल नींद अच्छी आई हो।
No run there.
कुछ कमी दोस्तों की वजह से नींद खराब हो गई कल। ऐसी दुनिया है पांडा।
He's having some problems with his run-up out there.
क्या कर सकते हैं पांडा, बताओ।
The ball just runs out into the cup.
आज ऑफ नहीं होता तो बहुत
That's an
बुरा होता
important catch. He did well to hang
तभी
on
तो
to it.
तभी तो हमने भाई एज अ एवेल्युएशन हमने कॉल किया कि भाई छुट्टी है फिर भी नहीं आ रही है, क्या हो गया इसको, ये जानने के लिए इसको भाई तुम। उफ, क्या शॉट है।
Off the mark for the 6. Incredible. Supreme confidence.
That was a brutal shot.
Well, that's wonderfully timed. He watched that onto the bat perfectly.
That was beautifully put away for 4.
That was a very confident shot. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Oh, that's a cracking shot.
क्या शॉट है।
Smashing shot. Really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
Oof.
That was superb placement.
And a cracking shot, that one. He looks in fantastic form.
अच्छा अच्छा हाँ हाँ भाई क्या हो गया भाई
Nothing scored there. But he's mistimed that, it's run away off the edge. The batsmen are coming back for a second. Well, the bowlers are taking a bit of stick out there. No run. Batsmen are looking for two.
हाँ अच्छा अच्छा अरे 3 रन थे यार ये
Immaculate timing. Good placement. That'll really annoy the fielding captain. Oh, what's the umpire going to say about this one? The umpire shakes his head. Oh, that's a cracking shot. He looks in fine form.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
He really is scoring at an excellent rate. A fast bowler to start a new over.
इंडिया वर्स इंडिया का मैच करेगा
He might have got a hand to that, but he couldn't stop it.
दूसरा
Chance goes down.
दो कैच ड्रॉप हो गए
Nothing scored there. No ball.
अरे यार
A dull.
ऐसा करते हैं इसको रहने दो ये वाला मैच को रहने दो कुछ और मैच लगाते हैं ओडीआई क्रिकेट हाँ 50 ओवर्स इंडिया वर्ल्ड कप लगाते हैं चलो टूर्नामेंट वर्ल्ड कप टूर्नामेंट 50 हार्ड और 5 ओवर के मैचेस रखते हैं या 10 चलो 10 थोड़ा इजी हो जाएगा मुझे लग रहा है 5 ही रखते हैं चलो लंबी स्ट्रिंग कर लेते हैं सेमीफाइनल और 2 मैचेस रखते हैं सेमीफाइनल में ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंग्लैंड इंडिया और न्यूजीलैंड है, तो मैं इंडिया लेता हूँ। ये मैं हूँ। एक मेरे पास एक आइडिया है। इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड। अरे चल, जो बेट करता है। चलो गाइस, फर्स्ट मैच है। स्टेडियम का और रखा है। मैच सेटिंग्स, केप टाउन, कोलंबो, मेलबर्न। अच्छा, 2009 कहाँ हुआ था? नहीं हुआ था तो फिर इसमें स्टेडियम क्यों नहीं है? अच्छा, स्टेडियम अनलॉक करने पड़ते थे, याद आया मुझे। अरे यार, सेव गेम चाहिए यार गैशेस के लिए करने से भाई से। केप टाउन, तो गाइस फर्स्ट मैच है वर्ल्ड कप का सेमीफाइनल, इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड।
Hello and welcome to today's blockbuster between these two sides. It's a hot day here today. It's going to be baking out there in the middle. The players are going to need lots of fluid on board to keep themselves fresh. With me in the commentary box is Tony Gregg. Let's hear Tony's views on the pitch.
Well, thanks, Jonathan. The pitch will be very fast with plenty of bounce, so the fast bowlers and wrist spinners should particularly enjoy bowling on it. There's also plenty of runs out there if the batsmen can get themselves accustomed to the pace. I would certainly fancy steaming in on this pitch, as it should be pretty lively.
I can see the captains are waiting to toss the coin, so let's get down there and see what happens.
अरे यार, इंग्लैंड टॉस क्या, कौन बैट ले? चल बैटिंग ले ली।
Looks like they'll be coming out to bat then. They can put a solid total on the board and they'll be in a strong position. Well, we've been looking forward to this match for a while. It looks like we're about to get underway.
England have a lot of time to play with, so they don't need to take any risks. They should get themselves in before they start playing extravagant shots.
Tremendous timing. You just can't afford to give the batsman that kind of width in these conditions. No run.
ऐसे ऑटो प्ले कर देते हैं। टू 262 का टारगेट है, 263 का टारगेट है 50 ओवर में। चलो ठीक है।
It's very important for
30
the
ओवर में
openers to
30
hang
ओवर में
around.
आएंगे।
Their
30
prime
ओवर
job
में
is to
we
see
can-
the shine off the ball.
30 ओवर में I guess we can do this. I guess not
The
wrong.
fast bowler with the first over then.
सहवाग और तेंदुलकर बैटिंग कर रहे हैं।
No run there, they simply can't get it away.
जीतना गाइस सेमीफाइनल है गाइस ये टूर्नामेंट का, जितना इम्पोर्टेंट है। अरे
To slip.
No ball.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there. What's
अरे
the
कौन
umpire
सी
going to
किस
say
बात
about this one?
किस बात
The
है?
umpire
कुछ
isn't
भी।
having any of it.
ये
Let's
क्या
have a look at
होता है?
that in Hawkeye.
भाई फालतू बातें ना, ऐसे करते हैं लोग। मारेगा सहवाग मारेगा। अरे सहवाग तो फर्स्ट बॉल चौका वाले।
That's a
Nice.
sensational shot.
Well, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
Picked the gap beautifully. 4 runs.
You can't afford to drift offline at all on this pitch.
So the run rate stands at just over 5 and over.
तो बैटिंग कर रहा है गाइस।
Batsmen are coming back for 2.
He sent him back. What a mix-up. There's bound to be trouble here.
Do you think pitches have improved since you were playing international cricket, Tony?
Yes, I think that there certainly are pitches that have improved quite dramatically since I was playing. Mind you, there are also quite a lot that have become pretty dead and definitely haven't improved. So
भाई ये तो चौका
it's a
है।
little hard to be general about pitches. One thing I do know, and that is that groundsmen around the world do know very clearly what the ICC considers to be a good pitch. And that is one which has some bounce, it has some carry, and it also is not so good that it doesn't break up. There needs to be some wear and tear, so that while the fast bowlers might take advantage of the bounce and the speed in the beginning, we want slow bowlers also to have a bit of a go at the back end of the match. And we don't want it to be totally orientated to the bowlers. In the middle of the match, of course, you will find that the batsmen will dominate a little bit. So there needs to be something in a good pitch for everybody.
क्या शॉट मारा भाई तुमने।
4 all the way.
He plays that shot really well and it brings him a lot of runs.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. Beautiful stroke.
4 runs.
Smashing shot, really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
चल चल सहवाग चल। It's time.
They're appealing.
Let's have a look at that from another angle.
ओ भाई बच गया।
Well, I wonder what Hawkeye made of
अरे
that.
इम्पैक्ट आउटसाइड था।
Well, he's mistimed that, it's run away off the edge.
Batsmen are coming back for a second. They've got back for 2. That's good running.
चलो ना बहुत आराम से जीतेंगे हम.
Thin edge. So 3 from the over, and runs still pretty hard to find. Well, that's a superb shot. Beautiful placement, 4 all the way.
And a cracking shot, that one. He looks in fantastic form.
That's raced away through.
He's found the gap.
Edged.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
The ball almost seems to accelerate over this outfield. He's got the edge. No run. His captain won't be too happy with that. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Edge to slip. No runs scored. Required run rate stands at 5 and over. He's having some problems with his run-up out there. The batsmen are coming back for a second.
Hello Krabby, welcome to the stream. चौका क्यों नहीं आ रहा है?
Mix up between the batsmen. 2 more to the total. No ball. Batsmen are coming back for 2.
अरे यार आउट हो गया सिग्नल ऊपर. कोई ना. वो भी बैटिंग अच्छी है यार अभी. गंभीर एम ढाबी युवराज गंभीर को लॉक.
Absolute concentration required from the new man in. No run there. Well, the bowlers are taking a bit of stick out there. Edged.
Short.
You just can't fault the placement there. 4 runs.
अरे क्या ड्रॉप हो गया?
Out! No, he's dropped it. Terrific shot. Once it beats the fielder on this outfield, it races away.
He's only faced a few balls, yet he's right into it. He's on the attack.
Batsmen are looking for 2. That's 2 more. Well, he's mistimed that. It's run away off the edge. Another over gone. The seamer to start a new over then.
अच्छा बॉल फेंका यार.
Edged. No run. Batsmen are coming back for a second. He's got the edge. No run there. Three runs from the over. No run there.
No ball.
He's having problems with his run-up out there. So the run rate stands at just under 5 and over. Edged.
No ball.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there. Oh, that's a superb shot.
Shot है यार.
Well, what can I say? He looks in top form today.
Splendid stroke. The ball almost seems to accelerate over this outfield. That's out. Caught.
That went straight down the fielder's throat. The batsman will be kicking
सेहवाग आउट हो
himself.
गया है। दूसरे पठान को लगता है फिर बाद में ले
I'm sure the new batsman will look to play himself in. No run taken off that ball. Thin edge. A medium pacer to start a new over.
अरे भाई ये बॉलर आ गए।
No ball.
No ball. No runs scored.
No ball.
He's having problems with his run-up out there. Batsmen are looking for two.
No ball.
One more to sundries. What would be your greatest all-time team, Tony?
Well, that's a very difficult one. My greatest all-time team, there are two players that I haven't seen play, and Len Hutton is an opening batsman. So Len Hutton and Barry Richards from South Africa, they'd be my openers. And then the other one, who obviously just stands as a colossus above everyone else, is Bradman. He'd be my number 3. Graham Pollock would be number 4, followed by Vivian Richards, and then Gary Sobers. He'd also form part of my bowling lineup because he's such a wonderful bowler. Number 7 would be Alan Knott. He's my wicketkeeper. Number 8, I'd go for Shane Warne as the first of 2 spinners. So Shane Warne and Muthaiya Murali-Dhiran would be my 2 spinners. And my 2 fast bowlers, Andy Roberts and Dennis Lilly.
That really is an expensive over. So the run rate stands at just under 5 and over.
Beautifully timed.
I can just imagine what's going through the bowler's head right now, and he won't be a happy man.
That's a real crowd pleaser.
Batsmen are coming back for 2. Another 3 onto the total.
नहीं नहीं क्या चौक कर दिया
He might have got a hand to that, but he couldn't stop it.
अरे भाई
But he's mistimed that, it's run away off the edge. No run there, they simply can't get it away. That's 7 runs scored off the over. Edged.
अरे
Got him.
यार
Absolute concentration required from the new man
युवराज
in. Batsmen are looking for 2.
No ball.
His losses run up and it's costing him. Another no ball. The batsmen are coming back for a second. That was good running by the batsman. Dot ball, 12 off the over. Batsmen are looking for two.
अरे
Got him! Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out. New batsman in.
भाई गुड टाइमिंग था।
Batsmen are coming back
ये
for
was
two.
16 runs और आराम से हो गया।
Well, he's mistimed that. It's run away off the edge.
क्यों लग रहा है ये? अरे भैया
Dropped. He'll be gutted to have put that one down.
The bowler needs the support of his fielders if he's to bowl with any confidence.
How important is it to have a decent spinner in the team, Tony?
Having a decent spinner in the team is vital. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that the ideal situation was to have two spinners in the side. We've certainly seen recently the Australians play two leg spinners. But we all know as well that the impact of a top-class spinner, take Shane Warne, take Mathai Muralidharan, those two bowlers have almost changed the course of spin bowling. They're both absolutely brilliant, and if you've got somebody at one end bowling really good spinners, you also give your fast bowlers a bit of a break. And if you've got two spinners in the side, and if they are different in so much as they spin the ball in opposite directions, that too can make it a lot more difficult. Spinners also lend themselves to the entertainment. They bowl their overs quicker. It's a lot of fun for me, so a decent spinner, absolutely essential.
Edged. No run there. 4 runs off the over from this bowler.
भाई क्या फील्डिंग कर दी।
That's a sensational shot.
He's found the gap.
Oh, lovely timing there.
And a cracking shot, that one. He looks in fantastic form.
That's another single there. Batsmen are looking for two.
They're having a shout.
He's going to have to move here. The required run rate looks a fairly comfortable 4 and over. Gone!
अबे यार
The batsman really had no answer to that ball. Let's have a look at that from another angle.
अबे हरी कसम बोल चले रोड पे डालना सुरेश है
Left hand, right hand combination at the crease now. He's hit that very hard.
ठीक है शॉट था
He's cleared the infield with that one.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
The crowd enjoyed that shot. Batsman picks up another single.
No ball.
No ball. Exquisite shot.
4 more. Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
That's
Ready?
out. That breakthrough now exposes the tail. The new man in can't afford any lapses in concentration here.
ये का बॉल फेंक दिया इसने
No runs there. The batsmen are coming back for a second. Nice shot. The ball really races over this outfield. That clattered into the hoardings. That's the end of another over.
No ball.
No ball.
भाई इसमें विकेट कभी भी गिर जाता है.
Batsmen are looking for 2. What's the key to bowling with the new ball, Tony?
The key to bowling with a new ball is movement. There's no doubt about that. If you bowl a good length and line and you have some movement, then you're always going to cause problems for the batsman. And the great bowlers, both of yesteryear and the modern fast bowlers, when using the new ball, get it to swing. So swing in the air is one way to move the ball. And of course the other way, with a new hard seam, you can move it off the seam as well. If you happen to be able to do both, well, that's a bonus. So for me, length and line and swing and seam is the way to go. But you can only do that if you keep the seam upright, and so that's the challenge.
No runs off that delivery. Beautifully timed.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
Batsmen are coming back for a second. 2 more added. Top quality shot. He swept that away for 4 with great confidence.
That had 4 runs written all over it from the moment it left his bat.
Batsmen are looking for 2. Two more runs there. Twelve off the over. The ball just run.
ये रे
He's got it.
यार.
Yet again, the
See,
batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
अबे भाई तो
No run there. Nothing scored there.
आज हिस्टोरिक कमबैक दिखेगा लोगों को इनकी टीम का.
Another run onto the scoreboard. Beautiful timing. Through the gap, and that'll go for 4.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
The batsmen are coming back for a second. He really is scoring at an excellent rate.
आर्चर स्ट्रीम, अरे वेलकम काका। ऐसा है 3 विकेट बचे हैं, 263 का टारगेट है।
No runs scored.
ओरे भाई गया, गया,
Must have hurt.
गया इसका, गया।
Another dot ball. You can't get it through the field. Well, that's wonderfully timed.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, weight forward.
No ball.
The umpire signalling a no ball. He's scoring really quickly at the moment.
तो पूरा खोल दिया।
Lovely shot, right out of the meat of the bat. Beautiful placement, 4 all the way.
Well, that's simply bread and butter to the batsman.
You can't afford to bowl at him there.
भाई इरफान पठान
The
लेट्स
required run
गो।
rate's only 3 and over.
They'll have to hurry.
One more run then. Batsmen are coming back for 2.
Well, the bowler will be glad that's over. It's a hugely expensive over.
इरफान पठान मैच जिता देगा क्या?
Two more to the total. The batsmen are coming back for a second. Impressive strike rate in this knock.
No ball.
That was a sloppy piece of cricket.
That's absolutely infuriating for the bowler.
चौका चला गया.
There were 8 fours in that, and 1 or 2 will certainly live in the memory.
He looks very pleased. Let's have a look at that again.
Bumrah हाथ इन शुरू है guys. अरे भाई कोई बैकअप पे नहीं.
How important is concentration for a batsman?
Concentration is vital to a batsman. As soon as you start to lose it during an innings, then you'll get yourself into trouble and probably get yourself out.
No run there, they simply can't get it away.
मज़ा नहीं 60 runs.
The last few overs of the innings are vital, so the captain should save some of the best bowlers' allocation until then.
Edged. Let's take a look at that from another angle. Another single.
बाप रे बाप. फिर से गया.
Good short pitch ball, but the batsman got himself into a real muddle there. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Let's have a look at that from another angle. Another run onto the scoreboard. A medium pacer to start a new over.
No ball.
He's struggling. That's another no ball. Let's have a look at that in Hawkeye. The batsmen are coming back for a second.
अरे बाप रे भाई बच गया क्लोज था
The ball just runs out into the covers. These two are building a solid partnership. Tremendous shot.
नाइस one
That's great cricket. He knew there wasn't a fielder out there, so it wasn't risky.
He's certainly not hanging around.
नहीं
Well, he's mistimed that. It's run away off the edge.
बाप रे कौन inside edge
No runs scored.
No ball.
No ball. How important is it for a team to have an all-rounder these days, Tony?
Well, I might be a little bit biased, but I think that all-rounders have always been a vital part of the makeup of any team. The more of them you can have, the more batting depth you have and the more bowling depth you have. And of course, all-rounders tend to be quite talented in all departments, and therefore they're not going to let you down in the field. So I think that even more so these days, the one-day game, for example, requires more batsmen, because that allows the top-end batsmen to have a bit of a go. Even if you lose your wicket, there's going to be someone down the order to help you out, especially if you've got a few all-rounders. The other thing is that it seems to me these days that the tail are taking things far more seriously. And so if you have some good middle-order players to bat with the tail, you're going to make a big difference to your totals in all the matches in which you play. So nothing's changed. In fact, it's probably even more important these days to have good all-rounders.
A medium pacer to start a new over. No run there. Nothing scored there. The ball just...
अरे यार अरे
Let's take another look at
यार
that in replay. That's another dot, another maiden.
No ball.
No ball. Chance goes
ओ
down.
भाई क्या ड्रॉप हो गया
Impressive strike rate in this knock.
अरे मेरे अकाउंट से टेक्स्ट क्यों नहीं जा रहा तेरा वो उसमें होगा टाइम आउट में होगा तेरा मुझे दे सही कर दूंगा मैं हटा दूंगा
Edged.
करता मैं सही रुक जा
Really good strike rate from this player.
बाप रे
No ball.
This is silly. Another no ball.
क्यों? अरे उस दिन तो नहीं वो कलकत्ता लिख रहा था, तो तभी मैंने शायद हाइड किया था, मेरे ख्याल से शायद वो हाइड हो गया मुझे लगता है। तो रुक जाओ देखता हूँ सही करता हूँ। ड्यूरेशन का पता नहीं यार, मेरे को तो आइडिया नहीं है ना कैसे करते हैं।
We hear commentators talk about fast bowlers hunting in pairs, but how important do you really think bowling partnerships are, Tony?
There is a lot of talk about fast bowlers hunting in pairs, but to be perfectly honest, what you want more than anything else is good fast bowlers. And if there's only one of those, well, that's just going to have to do. If you have two really good fast bowlers, then of course you are going to create all sorts of problems for the opposition. I think that is where this talk about fast bowlers and indeed spinners, good spinners hunting in pairs come from. They keep up the pressure and they keep up the rage, so to speak. Certainly in my time, playing against the likes of Lilly and Thompson would have been a bit easier had there only been one of those two and a little bit of respite when he wasn't bowling. The same, of course, applies to the great West Indian combinations. The likes of Holding and Roberts, for example, were absolutely deadly. And had either Holding or Roberts not been there, there would have been a little time to recover.
Another single onto the total. He's got the edge.
Oh.
Good strike rate so far from this batsman.
Batsmen change their mind.
Let's have a look at that from another angle.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
अरे आउट कर दिया।
Given him out. That about wraps it up now.
That's just throwing away wickets. The captain will not be very pleased about that.
So, new batsman at the crease now for India.
भाई वर्ल्ड कप के बाहर हो जाएंगे वे सेमीफाइनल में। ये भी 50 रन तो चाहिए, 40 रन। शहीर खान
Batsmen are looking for two.
जई खानी कुछ कर सकते हैं। अरे भैया
A very good over, only two off it in the end.
कम ऑन, ये इस ओवर में कर सकता हूँ कुछ.
Great timing.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Great shot. That'll give him some confidence.
थोड़ा फील्ड भी ओपन रखा है इसमें. बहुत आराम से निकाल सकते हो ये ओवर.
Batsmen are coming back for a second.
भाई चल चल चल. अरे भाई परफेक्ट.
Very well timed.
चल नाइस शॉट वे. वो बढ़िया.
Smashing shot. Really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come
बस
and
22
see that
नौ
again.
चाहिए. Come on, we can do it. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Run.
Batsmen are looking for two. What's the umpire going to say about this one?
Not okay, चल. Run.
They're having a shout.
तो चांस ही नहीं है कि 2 रन हो जाएंगे. अरे भैया भाई आउट ही हो गया था ऑलमोस्ट.
What's the key to bowling with the new ball, Tony?
सारा बॉल
The key to bowling with the new ball is movement. There's no doubt about that. If you bowl a good lengthened line and you have some movement, then you're always going to cause problems for the
16
batsman.
रन 90 बॉल.
And the great bowlers, both of yesteryear and the modern fast bowlers, when using the new ball, get it to swing. So swing in the air is one way to move the ball. And of course the other way, with a new hard seam, you can move it off the seam as well. If you happen to be able to do both, well, that's a bonus. So for me, length and line and swing and seam is the way to go. But you can only do that if you keep the seam upright. And so that's the challenge.
Right out of the top draw.
Four more. Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, weight forward.
What's the umpire going to say about this one?
अरे भाई
Not out.
not out.
And from another angle,
अरे यार
let's take a look at Hawkeye. An expensive over for England, that one.
बस 3 भाई इतना स्लो बॉल फेंक रहा है ना ये
Well, another maiden over then.
चल 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 हो जा अरे यार अरे
They're in disarray. That's a good shout. Thin edge.
अरे बाप रे दोरन
Batsmen are looking for two.
जीत गए
They're appealing. Not out. It certainly looked quite adjacent. It's all over. Well done to the winning team, who really gave the fans some excitement during this one-day international.
ये विकेट से जीता चलो फाइनल है अब गाइस ऑस्ट्रेलिया वर्सेस इंडिया मैच सेटिंग पोस्ट कम कर दे क्या नहीं ये तो ठीक है सही है
We've got a good match on the card today, what should be a thrilling contest.
चलो गाइस फाइनल है अब
Gorgeous summer's day here, the crowd all suitably dressed, ready for watching a day of cricket in the sun. With me in the commentary box is Tony Gregg. You had a look at the pitch earlier, Tony. How do you see it playing?
Well, thanks, Jonathan. This pitch is absolutely superb. An excellent cricket wicket. The groundsman's done a fine job. It's hard and fast, so the ball will come onto the bat nicely. But there's also plenty of bounce for the bowlers, with the ball carrying nicely through to the wicketkeeper at around about waist height. The wrist spinners should really enjoy bowling on it.
चलो ऑस्ट्रेलिया के पास टेल्स लिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने
I can see the captains are on their way out to the middle for the crucial toss, so let's see what happens.
लेट्स गो इंडिया जीत गई वी आर गोइंग टू बॉल फर्स्ट
Looks like they're going to have a bowl. They can grab a couple of early wickets. The decision will be vindicated. Well, we've a great atmosphere here today, and we should be in for an interesting match.
Now it's up to the bowlers to see what they can do on this pitch.
Top quality shot.
बाप रे.
Through the gap, and that'll go for 4. The crowd enjoyed that shot. Nothing scored there.
सिमुलेट कर देते हैं, देखते हैं कितना आगे मिलता है. 272, 119 रिकी पॉन्टिंग. अरे भाई ये फाइनल में हमेशा मारता है क्या. 92 क्लार्क. इजी टारगेट है, इजी टारगेट है. टीम्स को 10 रन से इंडिया ट्रेल कर रही है. चलो.
These two opening batsmen really need to set the tone at the top of the order. If they lose wickets cheaply early on, it could lead to a collapse.
Batsmen are coming back for 2.
बढ़िया. सिर्फ ग्राउंडेड शॉट खेलो और भाई ये फाइनल जीत जाऊंगा.
A dollar.
It seems like miles back to the pavilion when you've got out cheaply.
Big shout. And the umpire's given it. Right in front.
और
No
ये क्या बॉल
arguments
फेंक
there.
दिया.
I think he needs to spend a bit more time in the nets to iron out those errors in his game.
Let's have a look at that from another angle.
ट्रिक बॉल है.
Very well timed.
भाई ये 160 में फेंक रहा है.
Good placement. That'll really annoy the fielding captain. His timing's perfect today.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
So the run rate stands at just over 5 and over. Physical fitness is obviously a big part of the modern game, but just how important is mental strength?
Shot.
There is a bit of an emphasis these days, perhaps a little bit more so than in my day, on physical fitness. To be perfectly honest, I'm not too sure that I agree with the way they're going about it, because what you really need to be in terms of fitness as a bowler is to be fit to bowl. You don't need to be fit to run a marathon. You need to be fit to bowl, so you need to be quite agile. So there's obviously a program of fitness that can be very useful for that. It's just...
They're having a shout. The umpire shakes his head. Just one there. 6 off the over then. Batsmen are looking for 2. Edged.
No ball.
भाई
No ball. Batsmen are coming back for 2.
भाई तो तस्वीर है
5 runs taken from the over.
अरे भाई बच गया नो नॉट था
The ball dropped it.
कैच
The
ड्रॉप हुआ
fielding
है
team will regret that.
अरे भाई चलो
That's a sensational shot. And another 4.
He plays that shot really well and it brings him a lot of runs.
No run. Bowled a really tight over there. So the run rate stands at just over 5 and over. Tremendous shot.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
4 all the way. What would you describe as the high point? It's gone down. It really wasn't that difficult.
Oh, catch drop हो गया.
That's a confident appeal.
Catch
Not
drop हो
out.
गया.
Batsmen are looking for 2. 2 more to add to his score. Very well timed. Oh, lovely timing there.
He picked his spot well there.
Batsmen are coming back for 2. They're having a shout. 6 off the over then. Oh, great shot.
Six, six.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
That might clear the rope. It has.
That was a brutal shot.
That nearly joined us in the commentary box. Very well played. That's beaten the fielder to the fence.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
That's raced away for 4.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
Edged. Good strike rate so far from this batsman. An expensive over for Australia, that one. Fast bowler to start a new over. Great shot. The bowler looks most unimpressed with that.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
The batsmen are coming back for a second. 2 more runs to the batsman. Required run rate stands at 5 and over. What a beautiful stroke. Super shot there.
Oh, what can I say? He looks in top form today.
The fielder hardly had a chance to move. A medium pacer to start a new over. Just one there.
अजीब सी मिली नहीं भाई इसमें.
Beautiful timing. He's got hold of that.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
No ball.
He's having problems with his run-up out there. How important is concentration for a batsman?
Concentration is vital to a batsman. As soon as you start to lose it during an innings, then you'll get yourself into trouble and probably get yourself out.
हाँ
This really is impressive scoring now.
With the end of the fielding restrictions, the captain should really be changing his field around now.
Edge to slip. It really is scoring at an excellent rate. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Well, what's the umpire going to say about this one? There's the signal, he's safe. Batsmen are looking for 2. That's the end of another over. A medium pacer to start a new over. He's hit that well. He watched that onto the back perfectly. He's out! Yet again the batsman fails to follow the ball and he's out.
Well, he picked the fielder out perfectly with that shot.
A right-hander and a left-hander at the crease now. So the run rate stands at just under 5 and over. The batsmen are coming back for a second. 8 runs from that over.
No ball.
The umpire signalling a no ball. Great knock. Every run absolutely priceless for India, and the crowd's responding to that. Let's take a look at that from another angle. No run there. Well, he's mistimed that, he's run away off the edge.
No ball.
One more to sundries. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Edged. No runs off that delivery. 10 taken off the over. He's got the edge. Oh dear, that's hurt a bit.
No ball.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there. Really good strike rate from this player.
Well, his captain won't be too happy with him there. You can't afford to give runs away in top.
No runs there. Batsmen are looking for 2. That's one more onto his total. Batsmen are coming back for 2. What's the key to bowling with the new ball, Tony?
The key to bowling with the new ball is movement. There's no doubt about that. If you bowl a good lengthened line and you have some movement, then you're always going to cause problems for the batsman. And the great bowlers, both of yesteryear and the modern fast bowlers, when using the new ball, get it to swing. So swing in the air is one way to move the ball. And of course the other way, with a new hard seam, you can move it off the seam as well. If you happen to be able to do both, well, that's a bonus. So for me, lengthen line and swing and seam is the way to go. But you can only do that if you keep the seam upright, and so that's the challenge.
Edged. No run there.
That had 4 runs written all over it from the moment it left his bat.
Batsmen are looking for 2. The batsmen change their minds. Tremendous shot.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
Required run rate looks a fairly comfortable 4 and over.
No ball.
The bowler's struggling with his rhythm. That's another no ball. Edged. Batsmen are coming back for 2. That's 2 more to the team total. Well, that's wonderfully timed. That's cleared the infield. 4 runs. That's raced away to the boundary.
Absolutely effortless. He hardly seemed to hit it.
Batsmen are looking for 2. Another single onto the total. Very expensive over. To many fans of the sport, reverse swing seems to be a fairly recent addition to the fast bowler's armoury. Was reverse swing a component of fast bowling when you were playing, Tony?
Reverse swing, while very controversial at the moment, has been around for a long time. I actually can remember getting the ball to reverse swing when I was a little boy at school. It wasn't anything to do with the way I handled the ball. It was, in fact, the ball had got old and was lying in a box. You picked up one of these balls that was unbalanced. It's not a question of which side is shining. After all, a new cricket ball swings more than anything else. So it's a question really of which side of the ball has the most drag. And that's got to do with how the air tumbles over one side or the other. There's an art to it, there's no doubt about that. Some of the players from Pakistan, for example, have worked harder on reverse swing than anyone else in the world because they've got very, very dry and very flat wickets. Suit batsmen more, so bowlers have had to work harder for their wickets.
That's out! Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
That's pretty demoralising for the fielding team.
Mix up between the batsmen.
Well, he was completely beaten there. Batsmen are coming back for two.
They're in disarray out there. Surely this will end in a run out. That's nicely played. Through the gap, and that'll go for four. No run there. It's 8 from the over, the scoreboard ticking over. Great shot. He's cleared the infield with that one. That was a confident shot. Batsmen are looking for 2. Batsmen are coming back for 2.
No ball.
No ball. Great shot. He looks very pleased, and quite right too.
He's achieved that half-century, scoring it more than a runner ball.
And from another angle. Hugely expensive over. So the required run rate's only 3 and over now. They should see it home from here. Batsmen are coming back for a second. Facing Lillian Thompson must have been an eye-opening experience, Tony, but would it have changed much if you'd been afforded the protective equipment used today?
Well, facing Lillian Thompson certainly was a wonderful experience. There were occasions when one feared for one's life, I suppose. However, as a youngster...
Big shout. It looks like the third umpire's been called in on this one. Let's take a look at that from another angle.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
Lovely shot.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers, there really is no margin for error.
Batsmen are coming back for 2. Really quick scoring here. Well, the bowlers are taking a bit of stick out there. But he's mistimed that, it's run away off the edge. Right out of the top drawer. He's got hold of that.
Smashing shot, really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
That clattered into the hoardings. But he's mistimed that, it's run away off the edge. That's 5 off the over. Batsmen are looking for 2. This really is impressive scoring now. Nice shot. Smashed for 4.
That was beautifully put away for 4.
Batsmen are coming back for a second. He sent him back. That's a good shout. Got him! That was a sharp stumping by the wicketkeeper.
Good keeping. He only had a split second to whip the bails off.
Let's have a look at the action replay. New batsman at the wicket for India. Batsmen are looking for 2. His captain won't be too happy with that. Immaculate timing. For 4.
Oh, lovely timing. He played that beautifully.
No ball.
No ball. Confident appeal. Let's take a look at that from another angle. Let's have a look at that in Hawkeye. That's a good shout. Good ball. That really is an expensive over.
The captain shouldn't really use up all his best bowlers' overs at such an early stage of the innings.
Batsmen are coming back for 2. That's 2 more. The batsmen are coming back for a second. Batsmen are looking for 2. He must be starting to think of 3 figures now. Very well timed.
He's cleared the infield with that one.
Lovely shot. Once it beats the fielder on this outfield, it races away.
Wonderful shot. He's hit that way into the middle of next week.
Pure timing. Glorious shot.
He was onto that in a flash. And there's a fielder underneath it.
The tail's exposed off that crucial breakthrough. Tremendous shot.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
He used the pace of the outfield perfectly. Batsmen are coming back for 2. They're in disarray.
Oh, that must have hurt.
Batsmen are looking for 2. Very good timing.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
That's out. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
He kept his eyes on the ball very well there.
Let's take another look at that in replay. They're right into the tail now. Another over gone. Batsmen are coming back for two. Brilliant timing.
Oh, what can I say? He looks in top form today.
Batsmen are looking for two. They're having a shout. Batsmen are coming back for two. That's two more.
What's the umpire going to say about this one?
Into the tail now. An expensive over for Australia, that one. Batsmen are coming back for a second.
That's it, it's all over.
Those are the winning runs.